So you had um, the kind of skittishness in some of the colonists who looked at slavery and said, this is an abomination. But you had those like Jefferson who said, I fear that God is just. And the rest of that quote is basically, and he's going to come back and get us for this. But there's like nothing we can do about it. So that kicking the can down the street, being unwilling to dismantle slavery, being unwilling to even conceptualize what freedom would look like for Black people, and afraid that the language of freedom, of democracy, of equality that was coursing through that era would somehow move, but would be permeable and move outside of the white confines and into that enslaved community, and that Black community would get the wrong ideas in their head. But that community already knew what freedom was and knew that what they were having wasn't it. And so that was part of the anxiety, the angst, the fear that was coursing through there. And you had a series of slave revolts, and you had a series of attempted slave revolts, planned slave revolts. And with each one, the response was not, right, slavery is wrong. Instead, the response was, we need to double down. And so this is where you see tighter and tighter laws about access to guns, access to weapons, access to books, access to literacy. This is where you also see the rise of the architecture of the slave patrols and the militia, which were designed to keep that enslaved population under control. And so the doubling down, in fact, then provides a level of legitimacy for what is an illegitimate enterprise.